Hi, I'm Tindall. I've just arrived here in New York for the opening of the new Icebreaker store, and I'm here to talk to you today about New Zealanders doing business in North America and Kia. So Kia at the moment, 30,000 global members in 187 countries, 4 regional managers, Shanghai, Sydney, here in New York and in London. And we've been very much a social network up till now. We believe our time has come to become much more serious about doing business. We've just established the first chapter in New Zealand, in Auckland, which was a huge success. And we want to now connect people in New Zealand much more on a direct basis with Kia members. What it does is, it has a searchable database. It enables New Zealand companies to find an expert in their field to either open up a market for them in country, or maybe even to invest in their business. But we've got just this huge talent pool all over the world, and we want it to be used by New Zealanders. New Zealand businesses can be helped, from North America and from the network by New Zealanders identifying exactly what they want to do, and we're really focusing on export. So we believe that New Zealand has to have export to thrive, and so they need to identify where they want to be in North America to begin with, whether they want to seek out a particular market, find a Kiwi there who will have contacts in that market, and then hopefully start doing business. The other thing is that all the businesses I'm involved in have found that you need a presence somewhere. You can't just have an agent running around for you. You've got to somehow establish somewhere, and that's where the network, I think, is the most poignant, because we've got people on the ground that can help you find an office or somewhere to stay. I mean, just become part of a new community.
The West Coast and the East Coast in particular of the US have massive opportunities. I personally think a lot of the Asian hype is premature. We're not investing in a large way in Asia because the emerging middle class is very emerging. The brands that they're wanting are luxury status brands, and we don't have them in New Zealand. So we're doing well at selling commodity products there, but I don't know any New Zealand companies having breakthroughs in Asia. There's a lot of New Zealand businesses doing well in economies that are a bit, more similar to ours, an established, wealthy, active middle class. So for us, US, Canada, pockets of Europe are the logical places for a brand like Icebreaker to go from New Zealand.
Very proud of Icebreaker. It's been doing brilliantly well around the rest of the world, but we haven't really broken into North America properly yet. We find that Americans are quite different to Germans, the English. Canadians get the New Zealand product, but Americans are different, and that's why I think the combination of Kia understanding people that I've been with here this morning, been in town for over 10 years, they understand Americans much better than we do, and we've got to try and find out how we adapt our business for the American scene. We've used IDEO, one of the most well-known ideas company in the world. They've been helping Air New Zealand with their seating arrangements, and now they've been helping this company. I'm also involved in other companies in software, in hardware products, in natural sweetener, Living Nature, which is a skincare range, all natural New Zealand products. So they're all very much Kiwi branded products that we sell here into North America. Only 11% of Americans have passports. Therefore, they're quite insular in the way that they operate. They think America. They think about the domestic market. And I found that they don't really mind too much what they buy as long as it's very relevant to them. And you've got to make the product relevant. Now, for example, merino wool hasn't ever been relevant to Americans. They don't understand it. They don't realise that it takes the sweat away from your body and it doesn't smell. They don't realise it's not itchy on the skin. So there's all these aspects that we have to actually get Americans to understand through our communications. They don't understand us because we're so far away and we're so different. They know about us as a country from a tourist perspective, a lot of them, and Lord of the Rings, but not our products.
When we started in the US, I think the first mistake we made was we treated the US as the US, and it's not. It's about 7 different countries. So we set up offices in a little ski town, which was good, but we kind of took on everything. So what we're doing now is we're focusing in and choosing the geographies that really work for us. The outdoor part of our business, it's all about the Rockies, the Alps, connecting with the snow sports consumer. But there's a couple of important cities to us: New York, San Francisco, Seattle, Chicago, Boston. They're the style centres, the opinion leading centres. Those cities get cold, the clientele has money, they're open-minded and they travel. So that's our customer.
This company's a great example of where we're leading the way globally with the innovation of product. What Jeremy Moon's done here is he's taken a simple yarn, he's made it traceable, so if you have a look at the barcode, put it in through your computer, you know exactly which station that product has been grown on. He's been able to differentiate between very fine wool underwear right through to very thick jackets, and he understands the system of how you use our products for both sport and for leisure. So that's something that I think is quite different. One company I'm involved in, Cabco, it's a product that has a screen that goes on the supermarket trolleys. Now, it also fits two children into a cart where they sit and watch television while the mother pushes them around, but it advertises the products down the aisles of supermarkets right next to the product. Very innovative. Nothing like that being done in North America before. It's only just starting to catch on, but luckily sales are starting to ramp. So those are the type of innovations New Zealanders are known for, along with software. I mean, another company I'm in, Orion Health, we're now getting huge traction right across America in the health sector with hospitals, the way you manage people's own individual files, and you can take it from an X-ray suite through to a surgeon or across town to another facility. All these things are very innovative, and it's what New Zealand's good at.